Hi everyone, welcome to Reverie Hill. My name is Hillary and today I'm going to be sharing with you a very simple technique called embossing. I like to use embossing whenever I'm making cards, and from the last video I had shown you how to tea stain paper, and so we're going to use the embossing technique to finish off our tea stain paper and make it a card. Alright, so let's start out by showing you all the different tools that you're going to need to make this project. So the supplies that we're going to use to do our embossing project, we have our stamp that we're going to use, we have our embossing powder that you could get at Michael's or Joann's, any craft store really. We have our tea stain paper from the last video, our heat gun, and our stamp pad, and then I just put down this mat to catch any loose embossing powder that might happen while we do this project. So you're going to take your paper that you want to use, and we're going to get all the ink on our stamp. You really want to make sure that your stamp is completely covered. So I'm just going to flip this over in a second to see if we got it all. Okay, and it looks like that's fairly saturated. Just want to really make sure you got it. Okay, so then you're just going to stamp your paper. And you want it to be a really nice stamp, so apply pressure throughout the whole stamp. And then you want to very cleanly draw your stamp up so that it doesn't get any stray ink anywhere. And then we take our embossing powder, and you can give a very generous amount of powder all over the stamp. And now we're just going to pour this excess back into the bottle it came from. Okay. And now I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm just going to heat up all of that powder. And you're actually going to start to see it melt. And once it's all melted, you can see it kind of becomes glossy and shiny. And that actually is the coating that coated wherever you stamped, that when people touch it as they open their card, it makes sure that no ink gets on their hands. You don't have to worry about any stray ink on fingers and whatnot after you've done this project, because this embossing powder will take care of that. And it looks beautiful. It's a nice finish and it looks very professional. All right, and that's all you need to do this craft. Thank you so much for joining me today for this project, and I hope all your embossing endeavors go well. If you're interested to find out anything more about Reverie Hill, go ahead and check us out at reveriehill.com. Thank you so much, and you have a lovely day.